Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hey, Mr. JB. Hey, James Love. Mr. JB, you might want to stick around for this topic today. It's going to be on neurodivergency. We're going to be talking about that this morning. Team neurodivergent. I'm going to explain to people what that is and basically what's the difference and all that other stuff. But first, we're going to drink our coffee and chill, wait for people to pile on in here. It takes them a minute. They be just getting up, getting their coffee just like me. I got to take my medicine. Also, this is your med check reminder. Please take your medications and don't be like me and forget with your ADHD. You can't forget the pressure medicine. Pressure. I hope y'all having a good morning this morning. I hope y'all drinking y'all's coffee, waking up. If you're going to bed, I hope you get some good sleep because I know some people that actually come in here to go to sleep. You know what I mean? So I know that we got some folks that like to come in here and use my live as a way to fall asleep. Eh. So we're going to look at some charts along with, I'm going to explain um, the what neurodivergent is in terms, but I'm also going to show you some you know um, different things in different images or whatnot, um, to show you what neurodiversity kind of entails, because a lot of people just don't know. You know what I'm saying? They really don't. Okay, so I'm going to read to you what neurodivergent means. What is neurodivergent? Neurodivergent is a non medical term that describes individuals whose brains develop or function differently from that is considered typical. This means they have different strengths and challenges compared to neurotypical individuals. Neurodivergency encompasses various conditions, including autism, ADHD, dyslexia, and others, highlighting the diversity in how people process information and interact with the world. So, neurodivergency does encompass a lot of different things. Good morning, Ty Ty. All right, let me show y'all some. I'm going to screen share right quick, and I'm going to show y'all some different things that we're going to talk about. Okay, so this is a chart, obviously, and it's showing you how some of them kind of overlap. This is dyslexia, this is dyscalculia, this is autism Asperger's, this is dyspraxia, this is Tourette syndrome, this is ADHD, right? And each one of them, if you notice, in dyspraxia, you got clumsiness, motivation, poor hand-eye coordination, poor balance, but then overlapping with autism, you have determination, creativity. Okay, with autism, you have attention to detail, honesty, passionate interest, difficulties with communication, differences in sensory process, difficulties with social, emotional. But they're also really good at problem solving, and they have determination. Dyscalculia, difficult to remember basic facts, strategy thinking, weak mental arithmetic skills, poor sense of numbers. Practical ability, and they have problem solving. Dyslexia, poor spelling, difficulty reading, easy adoption of change, speech difficulty, intuition, curiosity. They also have spontaneity. With ADHD, we have inattention, hyperactive, compassion, multitasking. There's spontaneity and impulsivity. Then we have Tourette syndrome, premonitory sensory, before tics, vocal tics, cognitive control, physical tics, drive. They also have creativity and impulsivity. See how it all overlaps. In some ways, that's why people get misdiagnosis. A lot of people with a form of neurodivergency end up getting a misdiagnosis sometime in their life. Because somebody with ADHD can appear to have a high functioning form of autism or vice versa. Dyslexia can look like autism. You know what I'm saying? So and dyscalculia is basically where dyslexia is where you have problems reading and spelling, and dyscalculia is where you have problems with math. Pretty much, you're bad with numbers. Dyslexia is bad with letters, right? And dyscalculia is bad with numbers. Okay. To explain that to y'all, share this tab instead. See how they all overlap? All of them overlap in their own ways. People with neurodiversity, each one of them have their strengths. This goes into that. Dyscalculia has great verbal skills and innovative thinking. You know what I'm saying? Dyslexia has visual thinking, 3D mechanical skills, authenticity and creativity. Attention deficit hyperactive disorder, or ADHD, has authenticity, creative energy, passion, and hyper focus. Tourette syndrome has hyper focus, observational skills, cognitive control, creative, innovative thinking. Acquired neurodiversity, adaptability, empath, innovative thinking, resilience. Mental health, sensory awareness, depth thinking, expression, resilience. Autism spectrum condition, honest, concentrating, fine detail, processing memory, sensory awareness. Dyspraxia, empathy, intuition, verbal skills, honesty. If you notice, like, they all overlap in their own ways. These are the different types of neurodivergency, but there are more added to this list. This is just a small breakdown of the most common ones. Because anything that makes your brain think differently, then that is out of the norm, and it's a condition, you're a teen neurodivergent. They're just showing the most common, because there are different conditions that are not listed on here. Dyslexia, Tourette syndrome, obsessive compulsive disorder, autism spectrum disorder, attention deficit hyperactive disorder, ADHD. Also we've stated different forms of dyslexia, because there are different forms of it. There are different forms of many different things, but every one of us who have team neurodivergent for a different reason. Mine's ADHD. Woo, team ADHD. Hey, Classy Cole, good morning. Good morning, Indigo Love. Good morning, Miss Catherine. So, as we're talking about team neurodivergent and the way that we do things differently, right? With my neurodivergency, I process certain things differently. Like, I can look at a intelligence test when it comes down to like patterns and figure it out before most people can, because I can see the pattern way before anybody else can most of the time. So those are very easy for me. Vice versa, if I was to do like something that had to deal with figuring out not a pattern, but more of, I will say that number patterns are harder for me than picture patterns. Picture patterns are easier for me because they always repeat. You know what I'm saying? So patterns are something that a person with ADHD can see. Like, we can be in a room and be looking you dead in the face and see everything that's going on around us. It's almost like you see the person you're talking to, but you can also see everything else. Like, you can see what's going on the counter over here. You're not even looking over there, right? You can see this person talking to this person. If there was a gnat on the wall, some reason you can see it. And we don't even realize we do that in the moment. We don't even realize we do that. But if we go back to think about that memory of where we were at, we remember all of it. It's almost like having a video recorder in your brain sometimes. Or we remember the most stupidest shit, but lose the memory of something we need to remember. Like we forget doctor's appointments, people's names, birthdays, important dates. But you tell me a random fact from 1968, and for some reason I remember that bitch. You play a certain song, even if we don't like the song, we remember every fucking lyric. Every damn lyric. And we're like, why did my brain decide to store this bullshit? But we can also sit there and we're sitting in a memory thinking about something. You know, we are more prone to having photographic memory, yes. Very more prone to it. And also we notice things that other people don't notice. Like we notice when somebody slightly changes their hair if we're around them quite often. We notice when somebody, you know, got their nails done and they're not even showing off their nails. You know what I'm saying? We notice the smallest details sometimes that other people miss because that's the way our ADHD. And don't let something be off. Like if there is a piece of like paper that is torn over here on the right left corner, we gonna concentrate on like that's why I can't talk to nobody with nasty teeth, because my brain just automatically stares at the like really bad. I can't help it. When somebody has like really nasty teeth where they ain't taking care of them, I ain't talking about somebody with crooked teeth. That's normal. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about somebody with like they ain't brushed their teeth kind of situation. So my brain is like, it's honed in on that one spot. That's all I see. And I don't know why. I'm laser focused on something I don't want to be laser focused on. Yet if I was preparing for a test that I need to be laser focused on, I can't fucking focus on that bitch. Hey, Mr. Montrese, how you doing, love? I heard there was some shit go down over there in the Mo 3 sector, Chad. I heard something about SD girlfriend got doxxed or some shit. I was like, damn. That's some shit. I didn't know SD had a new girlfriend. I gotta get my ass back over there. I heard Jalen acting his little ass up over there. He got read down during the Halloween. Y'all had a Halloween purge. I didn't know y'all had a Halloween purge with Auntie until Miss Candy Cane played it. Miss Candy played it or whatnot. Shit, child. I done lost track of what's going over there in the Mo 3 sector. I love y'all all that's from over there that come over here. I can't keep up. Indigo Boo. Here's the thing. I'm trying to keep up, but you got to think. Okay, I'm in the black sector, the Mo 3 sector, the beef sector, the fuck around find out sector, the mob tube, the drama sector. Child, I can't keep up. There's too much going on. I'm only one Charlie. Ain't enough time in the day. Emotional damage. Y'all know that damn meme of the Chinese or Japanese dude that says emotional damage. That's what just went through my head. I'm going to say this. The doxing makes it boring. I've always said, okay, see, the fuck around find out sector, I named it. There's a set of people who go after this white racist piece of shit motherfucker, and they didn't have a name for their sector. So I called him the fuck around and find out sector. He fucked around and he found out. Technically, I think that's what I should call my sector. Fuck around, find out if you want to. I should call myself that. Just create a whole new sector and call it the fuck around and find out sector. Bitch, fuck around, find out. See what's going to happen to you. Y'all know I'm crazy enough to start a fucking sector. Oh, they come up in here all the time. They some cool ass people. But I don't know if you would understand what's going on. I'd have to explain it to you. But no, they didn't have a name for their sector technically. People tried to call them the JT haters, but that's not all they are, and that's not all they talk about. So, and if you don't know who I'm talking about, I'll write the name in chat because I refuse to say this person's name and give them any. If you look this up, You gonna find a rabbit hole you ain't never fell down before, Indigo Girl. This motherfucker, I exposed the fuck out of him. He doxed the shit out of me. He came after my family and everything. Because he's a jackass. But that's all you gotta look. Yeah. Oh yeah. You know, he was over there in the true crime sector. You know, he was over there in the true crime sector. The motherfucker took all that money trying to be a PI in Mississippi. He ain't even from Mississippi. He trying to, that's what pissed me off. I think one of the things that pissed me off the most, he tried to claim my state, baby. You don't claim my state on your bullshit. Just because my state don't have as many laws as your state does, don't put mine in your bullshit. Okay? My city and state ain't got shit to do. I'm gonna go ahead and erase that out the chat, but my city and state ain't got shit to do with your city and state. Oh yeah. Girl, he doxed me. He called CPS, had him showing up to my house. All kind of shit, girl. Because all I did was show the truth. I didn't call nobody in his family. I didn't bother him. I just showed the truth of what I found in all that shit on Reddit, all that shit on the videos. You know what I'm saying? I let his victims have a voice. You know, that's all I did. But this motherfucker, and I called him he looked like he an uncircumcised penis head. Oh, he ain't got no page, baby. He's a band creator. He's a band creator. But girl, you can find video after video. They have like on there, if you just look up his name, there's like videos in, like, I guess you would say, like, playlist about him, how bad he is. And if you look up on fucking Google, just Google that fucking name, you're gonna see a Rolling Stone article. Yeah, MIBT. Mm-hmm. Child Indigo, child. He been over there in the mob tube and all over the place, child. He getting into some mess, child. He ain't a good person. He tried to go up there to shit's happen and they dropped his ass like a bad habit. He's just a bad person. You know how you have people that are bad people or whatnot? He's just a bad person. You ain't gonna believe who else he doxed and went after. He went after Just Blaze. He doxed Just Blaze because she was making skits about his ass and being funny. So and she was talking her shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't think he will after I exposed him. And everybody done saw him for who he is. I don't think he'll come over here. I don't think he'll come to our sector at all. Well, first off, yeah, the one that doxed and came after Just Blaze, that was him. Mm-hmm. That's why I went so hardcore on his ass. I would have left him alone after exposing him the first time if he had left her alone. You know, you don't fuck with our family over here. We may be dysfunctional as fuck, but we family, okay? We is dysfunctional family. We might want to pull each other's hair out every once in a while, but we love each other. We've been together too long. Y'all just don't understand. We are dysfunctional family. But yeah, that's I did a lot of exposés on him back in about 6 months ago is when it started. About 6 months ago. But yeah, so I'll be a little bit everywhere, child. And that's how my ADHD works. Team neurodivergent all the way. So today I got to get some shit done and I'm over here already. Have y'all ever noticed when you're team neurodivergent, you always contemplating shit and trying to figure out how you gonna do it the best way? What up, QI? How you doing, my Leo sis? Girl, I was gonna try to make your live the other night, that live that you had last night. And child, you went on so late that my ass fell asleep on you. I was laid down, girl. I didn't actually fall asleep. I was kind of tossing and turning. Maybe I should have got up and watched it, but I was in the bed pretty much. But I saw your live that you had set up. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna pop in over there. And then your ass waited till late. Your ass went live late. And you know what my ass was at? My ass was in the bed trying to listen to my story. I will say I wouldn't even fuck with it, Indigo. That motherfucker crazy as fucking all get out. I would be proud. I'm gonna say this. I would be proud to have such an open relationship. I know everything about my son. I'm the same way. I have a my son has a open door policy, which basically what that means is if he comes tell me something, even if it's something that's gonna get him in trouble, and he tells me himself, he won't get in trouble for it. But if I find out you done did something and you didn't come tell me, we gonna have a problem. You're gonna be in trouble, right? So sometimes, have you ever noticed, Indigo? You be like, I don't want to know all that. Sometimes they tell you too much. You're like, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. TMI, too much information. You know what I'm saying? He's the one that I'm gonna say this. Um, when that shit happened with Vegas girl threatened me because of him, because she's so up his ass. She threatened me because of him. I said, shit, here's the thing. I got more of a name in the beef sector than you ever will, Vegas girl. People don't like you in the motherfucking beef sector, bitch. You was thrown out. I have never been thrown out of my sector. People love me in my sector. What the fuck you talking about? That bitch crazy as fuck. That's why I don't even speak her name. I don't even want to deal with the hoe. You know how some hoes you don't even want to deal with that crazy ass? Shit, I don't want to deal with that crazy ass bitch. Yeah, that bitch crazy as a fucking loon. She came after me for no fucking reason because of him. I ain't never said nothing about the girl. I hadn't even talked about her. She just started attacking me out of fucking nowhere. That girl crazy as all get out. She crazy as she had her boyfriend up on his page stripping for money. Yeah, crazy. You was under her videos lighting that ass up. Child, there's some crazy bitches you don't even fuck with. You don't even talk to them. You be like, bitch, I ain't even speaking. I'm just gonna leave you where you at. You know what I'm talking about, Mr. JB? You leave some bitches where they at. They too crazy to deal with. You can't deal with all that crazy, child. You can't deal with it. You just leave it alone. They'll self-destruct on their own. You ain't even got to do nothing because they so damn psycho. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the link if anybody wants to come up. You don't have to come up. I can handle this. But I just did that just in case anybody has anything on their mind. Let me pin this message. And fuck, my picture ain't showing up, but I'm looking at it from my side. I hate, and it's something about this one picture. That's why I keep changing it back to the other one. That it don't want to do right with that one picture, and I don't know why. And that's a new up to date picture of me. This one's about a year old. Hey, Indigo, the only thing that saved me from not catching a flight, boo, was that I do have a son and I do have family that depends on me, because you know how crazy I is, boo. And that's the only thing that saved that motherfucker is Jesus and my son. If my son didn't need me, and he's going through a lot right now, he got braces and shit. So he's been going through a lot of doctor's appointment. My mom had to, we had a cancer scare with my mom. She had a problem with her thyroid, and one of the tests came back with a false positive that scared the shit out of us. Thank God the second test came back benign. The more in what do you call it, more in the better test. They did the one where the people look at it under the microscope. Well, the people who looked at it under the microscope fucked up. They sent it off for the further testing, and they put it through that computer and shit. The more in-depth testing, and it came back and said it was benign. They scared the shit out of us, y'all. I thought my mama had thyroid cancer. I was freaking the fuck out. We had a celebration when we found out it was benign. What you talking about? That shit was scary as fuck, bro. I'm kind of unhinged in certain ways, and I'm laid back in others. I will say that. I will say, Miss Indigo, you more willing to cut a hoe in the name of Jesus. And what? Well, Ups, if you come up here, I want to know what the fuck was you fighting with? Everybody and their mama yesterday, child. Child, y'all, she was over there. I saw it. She was fighting with everybody and their mama. Everybody and their mama. I was like, what the fuck? Uppity said she got time today, I suppose. Everybody and their mama. I was like, shit. Y'all went from panel to panel fighting. Y'all been fighting all damn day. All my life I had to fight. That's what it brought back to my mind. I don't know. Don't ask me. Y'all know my brain, my neurodivergency. But it brought back the thought process of all my life I had to fight. I kills him dead before I let him beat me. Okay, I don't know why. But that's what it just came to my mind. They were fighting. They were swinging and banging yesterday. One thing I love about some of the beef sector, I'm not saying all of it, some of the beef sector people, I love it that we can fight and go back and forth and roast and gag and won't shit be taken offline. But there's a lot of folks you can't even do that with nowadays because they want to call it a popo. They want to, you know what I'm saying? They want to take it real life. Like, people can't handle a roast and a gag no more. You know what I mean? Like, I want to roast and gag like old school days. Remember back in the day, in the beef sector's very beginning, about 8-9 years ago, when we used to sit there and we'd roast each other feel for the fun of it? Let me make sure this Indigo. I know it is, but I just had to authenticate. Yeah, I authenticated you.
Hey.
Hey, my Indigo. I had to authenticate your ass, or I was supposed to put that banner up, girl.
No, that's fine. Listen, you people are crazy out here. So I understand.
Oh, yeah. I always authenticate first. I always, even though they got this new thing on StreamYard where it automatically pops up on the top of your screen if you catch it, if they authenticated what the name is.
Okay.
But,
yes. So I wanted to tell you, because when I knew you had issues with a racist, but that's all I knew. And I knew Just Blaze had issues with him. And I kept saying, I need his information. Who is, because I'm going to find this guy. I'm going to find him. So everybody kept saying, I'll email you. I kept dropping my email in her chat. I put my email on my page and everything, my personal email. I said, I want all his information because I'm going to get his ass. And nobody would ever give me this man's information. I kept asking it. I was like, who is this guy that's messing with Blaze? And this
he
and this
actually docs, you know, Miss Yolanda from the beef sector, not Miss Yolanda from the black tea sector, but Miss Yolanda, the sweet one that don't do none, don't bother nobody.
Yolanda is Yolanda.
Yeah, Yolanda is Yolanda, the one that don't bother a damn soul. They doxed her because they thought she was Just Blaze.
Wow.
And she don't bother not nobody.
See, I don't care about a dox. Ain't nobody gonna come find me. So I don't care about that. Nobody.
It wasn't the dox that bothered me. It was the fact that he called all my family members and called CPS and had the motherfucker show up to my fucking house.
See, that's not cool. The CPS thing, that's not cool. He called my family and wanted to. They were like, they're showing up. They're gonna show up to his house. I don't know. You want to call them people? My family crazy, but that shit, that CPS shit, nah, that's not cool. And calling and to just to call people to harass them, that's not cool. But you don't know who you messing with when you be calling people's family and stuff. People aren't wrapped too tight. I know my family isn't. They're not. I think I got it.
Well, see, if you see a lot of my moderators, a lot of people that walk in here, a lot of those people, because they either chose to leave his camp or had a disagreement with him, he did the same thing to all of them and continues to do it to this day. He has not stopped. He has, for some people, amped it up. The other day, a lady passed away and he was on a link talking about her family situation, knowing she had just, because like people did want to know that she passed, that it was real, right? Okay,
right.
Confirm that, but also don't go into the fact that her daughter-in-law stole money. Don't do that.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying? That's tacky.
right.
That's not tasteful at all. But if you even like, that's how I fell down the rabbit hole finding out who this dude was. I was
Mm,
over there. Vegas girl brought him around, and I
mm,
heard from Just Blaze. She was on Miss Intel's panel,
mm,
and she was talking about him. And I was like, "Who is this dude?" She said, "He'd be over there with MU." So I was like, "All right, I'm gonna go check it out." I saw him
mm.
over there on MU. I was like, who the fuck is this mother? He looked at Mr. Noble and said, Popeye's chicken is closing soon. That was some racist ass remark, right?
Right.
And then Mr. William Crothers, who don't really bother me just because he was up on the link talking to MU, he told Mr. William Crothers that the only reason he was up on that link was because he wanted a piece of her ass and was talking
Mm.
underneath MU's clothes and tried to get her to unmod her moderators and all this other kind of shit,
Oh,
girl.
wow. Mm-mm-mm. Wow.
And I was like, I can't let this motherfucker get into my people and come over here to my sector. So I went down that rabbit hole. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
that and what he don't understand is that he can never try to claim he built my channel because I
Mm.
lost people technically fucking around with him. You know what I'm saying? My beef
Wow.
sector people didn't want to hear about it. My mother 3 sector people didn't want to hear about it because they don't know this motherfucker. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Right.
And I had already been established. Beef sector got me to my 1K and got me monetized within a month,
Yep.
2 months. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Oh, matter of fact, I didn't know you had a channel until I think Via said something. I was just over there for one day, and she said something about you having a channel. I was like, Charlie got a channel. That's why I came over here and I subscribed immediately.
There's Watcher crazy. He be fucking with her all the time. They be talking about slapping her in the vagina and all kind of shit, child. They
Ain't nobody messing with her. That lady. Ain't nobody. If you mess with that lady, you mess with VS.
Oh no. See, that's what a lot of people have asked me when they've talked about this situation. You didn't tell none of your people? I was like, no, I didn't reach out for help.
Right.
With nobody. I took care of it myself. They said that, do they know who you connected to? I was like, no, they don't.
You must not. I'm sorry, but not messing with that. They're not messing with that lady in real life. I'm sorry. I can see the funny in just just over the years. I just the years for the creation of our sector.
Yeah.
She made it known from the jump. She ain't nobody be playing with. You know what I mean? And she's really made that known. But just in general, just people just gotta be careful. You can't just mess with anybody. You may think like, oh, I found this information now, I can start messing with them until you realize like, oh, I didn't really do my research because you can't know anything about anybody. There's just like you're one of the sweetest people, but I wouldn't mess with you. because because the sweetest people usually are the ones that gonna cut your throat quick.
Well, usually we're the laid back, quiet ones, and then you push us into a corner, we're gonna come out swinging. Hey,
Right.
Vision Light Boo, how you doing? And it's like thing. He couldn't handle my roast and gags because he can't roast and gag. That so he does. You know how we see commonly like a lot of people who can't handle roast and gag, they automatically go into real life because they can't
Mm-hmm.
fight back
Right.
intelligently. He's one of those people.
Yeah. Yeah.
I caught him. I caught him an uncircumcised penis head. I did a roast and a gag session where I just took different pictures. I didn't even know who the people was, and I just roasted the shit out of their pictures.
That's how we do it, though. We will roast the hell out of you over here.
Hell, we roast ourselves for fun. What the fuck
Right.
you talking about?
Right. You know, I have mad people on my behind in all throughout the years. Just about everybody, almost. And it's just the way it is. And if you can't, like, people can't handle it, a lot of times they start doing that doxing and like that's it's I don't know. I just wanted to find out who this gym person was at that time. Like I said, I guess Blaze like, no, I got it, but I got stuff up my sleeve too. I can't tell nobody. I don't tell nobody what I do for a living because I don't want to be doxxed. But for other reasons, I don't tell people I dox because I'm not worried about someone coming after me. Normally, there's only one person I think that found out who I was and left me completely alone. Completely.
Oh,
Completely.
Grish got me one time, but then Grish looked at me and we talked about it and she apologized to me. Because she thought I was saying something about her camp. You know how Trish
Yeah.
Grish is about her
Trish
camp.
is, yeah.
She real protective. She real
Yeah.
protective.
Yeah.
And anyway, so let me add to stage because I got Gamecock Jenny in the back. Hey, Gamecock Jenny. But anyway, so Grish said, "Oh my God, you so sweet." And you know what I'm saying? You got a good life. You good. And she said, "I'm sorry," and we hashed it out. You know.
I remember her. I think I saw her in Blaze chat before.
Mm-hmm.
She's real nice too. Gamecock.
Gamecock Jenny, this is Indigo. Indigo, this is Gamecock Jenny. Say hi.
Hi. Yeah.
Now I'm out here with your nephew.
Oh, my kitty nephew. How they doing?
Yeah. Oh God. Well, right now he's checking out his daddy's truck. Make sure no other cats has been in there.
Yeah, we miss you. If Blaze, if you hear this, boo, we do miss you. We know that you do this sometimes. You take your times off, but girl, if you don't bring your ass back to these YouTube streets and let us know you okay, we gonna send out a hoodie ho.
Right. That's my girl, Blaze. Every time I used to get into something, that girl's the first person to come out. And every time she get into something, I was always the first person to come out. So that's like partner in crime right there.
Well, that's why
I was so mad.
hard.
Like nobody was telling me that man's information. Like, give me his information.
He goes by his real name like a dummy.
Well, now I have it, so I just gotta make sure I find the right one. And have it in my arsenal just in case for future purposes.
References.
Yeah.
Future references. What up, Miss Catherine? Oh, child, I swear to God, I'm having me a good old morning drinking my coffee. And Team Neurodivergent. What? But yeah, that motherfucker, he's done a lot to a lot of different people. There's the lady who just passed away, like rest in peace, Miss Edna. He started cursing her the fuck out, like not even a week before she died, because she referred to his brother likes to wear a mask and play a character, but we all know it's him. And just because she called him by what everybody knows him as, they're like, "You're doxing him." No, the fuck ain't nobody doxing him. He takes pride in his accolades and says all the time what his accolades are, and it's attached to his real name. He says he shows his book, he shows his movie he did, he talks about himself, but then pretends to be a third character. So sometimes he forgets to refer to himself in the third party. I'm like, it's a common sense thing, and you're attacking this lady for what reason? Just because she called the person by a name? You get what I'm saying? It wasn't even like it wasn't like it was intentional. It wasn't like it was vicious or malicious. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that just it's some of the shit that person's done, man. It spans back for a lot of these people. 3 years they've been fighting the good fight. I'm gonna say that for my beautiful watcher of crazy racing stars. A lot of people in the chat, they've been fighting that fight for over 3 years. One day he gonna catch it, and when he does, I'm gonna sit back and eat my popcorn. Somebody gonna chin check that motherfucker one day.
Yeah. He did that over at the 90 Day community too.
Oh, he did it at the 90 Day?
Yeah.
I know he was in the true crime sector for a while because he pretended to be a PI, and he literally scammed. Like, there's a lady that actually comes in here. She's one of his. She had a missing child, and he makes fun of her, deceased husband and all this other shit. It's crazy. Like, he makes fun of deceased children. Another lady, she has a quadriplegic nephew. He makes fun of him. He acts like he has people's ashes all the time and things. And when people pass away, he goes and he literally went on somebody's obituary and wrote his Cash App or something like that, or some weird shit. Yeah, like
goodness.
This motherfucker is the lowest of low.
Wrong. That is so wrong.
Like the lowest of the low. When I say making fun of people's dead children, kids that passed away. He's vile,
Mm,
like vile,
wow.
the most vile human being.
Somebody
I'm gonna
wants
say
to
this.
say hey to you.
Oh, let me see the kitty. Let's see.
Somebody.
Oh,
I don't know if y'all can see him.
Let me make you big. Hold on, I'll make you big. Let me go. I gotta. Oh no, I gotta go down here. Oh shit! I pressed the wrong button. I was trying to make you solo. There we go. Oh, hey, kitty.
Yeah.
Oh,
Look at that. Look at that.
Oh, look, y'all. We got kitty cam. We got kitty cam. We got our beautiful Morris.
Oh,
now I think I
you,
this.
you should have seen it yesterday. He got bopped in the nose.
Oh, what did he do? Was he messing around with my other nephew?
No, he wasn't. Well, that was your other nephew, but he waited 3 weeks too late to go after him because Morse bit him in the ass.
Girl, I just got
I mean,
choked on my
literally
fucking
bit him in
coffee.
the ass.
My damn cat
like,
been bringing around all his
said,
friends. Like, okay, I've had an outside cat that was wild, right? And he came up, and
Yeah.
he's big boy now. He been bringing around some girl cat to come eat food with him. He bringing the
Oh.
bitch home, then takes her back. He takes her back home after he gets his piece.
Well, he's being a perfect gentleman. That's all we ask for.
I mean, he is bringing her for a meal,
That
so
sound good.
I don't know.
That did not sound good, Jenny. You ought to know better.
I'm a dog person. I love dogs. I can't get
Yeah.
with cats. But although my cousin, she just got another cat. She has 4 cats now. She loves cats. But they all got different personalities. It's just strange to see. It's like one will come up to you and start purring and like meow 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 meow, and the other one will just sit there and hiss at you, and the other one will hide. I'm like, dang, like what? God, that quadruple.
I got a dog
personalities in here.
too.
I
You have a dog?
have 4
I have a
dogs
dog.
inside and 2 outside that I'm trying to find homes. I rescued 2 black, well, technically 3 black lab puppies, but the male found a home right away. But the 2 females, we're having trouble getting them homes, but we think we have somebody that might take them. Them actually come down from another state. Because my husband has a friend that loves black labs and whatnot.
Oh.
And then we have Bailey, who's a boxer, Boomer, who is a mix between a Feist and a Pity. So he's short and fat. And then we have a Feist mix that is like a Chihuahua. He's little. And then we have Duchess, we rescued last year also. She is a golden retriever mixed with a husky. But she looks more golden than anything.
Oh,
Oh, she's beautiful. She's the cutest thing. She does that rah-rah too. Oh, rah-rah-rah.
Aww. I'm a
all animals are cute.
I'm a pit and Rottweiler type of person, but I want a beagle. So, thinking about getting a beagle instead of
Miss Jean, if you ever find yourself close to Tupelo, Mississippi, let me know. I'll meet up with you to give you one of them. I'll give you one of the black lab puppies. I'm teaching them. I'm crate training them right now, actually, because the way that I do it is I'm not letting my inside dogs, because they're in the back on the porch. I have a huge back patio that they stay on, and I have a fenced-in backyard. When I take out my dogs, I get them to get up in the crate, and so I'm crate training them to go in there, and then I let my dogs out because I don't want them to get too attached. You know how animals are, and so because I'm giving them away, I don't want them attached to my inside babies. And so that's the way I've been doing it. And they're getting crate trained. They're also learning no jumpies because they're super high energy. And so I'm trying to teach them to, set while you get pets and not jump.
Right.
Hey, baby shark, do, baby shark. What up, Panelverse?
I hated that song. Ugh.
Me too.
I hate that song. Every time I hear it, I'm like, shut up, stop it. Shut up.
I gave that person that name because they went by Shark. And so I gave him the nickname because you know how I am, how certain things are just a song will pop up for me.
Mhm.
And every time I saw him, that name popped up for me. So I called him that, and that it just stuck. That's
Yeah.
K-Fam. Yeah.
It just seemed
So-
like yesterday. I think yesterday I was watching a video and they were starting to play the song "Thrift Shop" by Macklemore. I said, "Oh God,
Mhm.
that song is stuck in my head now."
I'm gonna tell you what song they almost ruined. They have ruined by memeing people. The Rick Roll, where they Rick Roll people and stuff. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The Rick Roll song. That song used to be like a good song, and now it's just
Rick
it's
Ashley.
memed. Yeah, now it's just memed. You know what I'm saying? It's just like they
Yeah.
almost ruined Evanescence for me, which pisses me off because I grew
Oh,
up
yeah.
with Evanescence.
I like Evanescence.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I do too, and I hate the fact that they
Oh.
tried to meme all them songs. It kind of makes me mad.
Yeah. They were. I
Mhm.
think they were still underrated. I still think they should have been bigger than what they were.
Oh,
Like,
Amy Lee.
Yeah.
Oh, she has the
Yeah.
voice.
yes.
Well, she got that
Oh.
voice.
It's like, you know, when we look at the greats when it comes to vocals, you know, we think Whitney, we think Celine, we think you know, the big names, and then Amy Lee for me is up there with the great names when
Yes.
it comes to vocals.
Her range is phenomenal.
Phenomenal. I love a good vocal. I love a person. That's the thing about music for me. Like, I listened to some of the grunge stuff back in the day that was like repeated words or just sounds or like techno.
Mhm.
And you know, that's cool and all, but I love music that has a meaning. And I'm gonna say this Baby Shark actually has two albums out actually. And I share their music and whatnot on my wall. Beautiful music, written by themselves. Gorgeous. Kind of make you want to cry a little bit.
Mhm.
But some of it's uplifting, but it means something. And I love all music that has a meaning.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, like me and my husband listened to a song the other day. I forgot who sang it. He'd have to tell me. And it just says sex, 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 drugs, drugs, drugs. But I found out the reason and why they do that, because they were almost banned for, like, they told them they couldn't say those words. So they
Mhm.
literally made a song that just repeats those words over and over again with like a good like rock beat behind it. And I'm like, I kind of understand now, because if you told me I couldn't do something, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah. That's me
Exactly.
too.
Y'all don't remember 8675309 Jenny.
Yep, Jenny, I
Which is my
got your
favorite.
number.
And but you remember they said that they couldn't say the number. They could say like 5555555. So
Yeah.
he just went ahead and did the thing. But it's my favorite. It's got my nickname. If it's not that, it's Prince. Come on.
Oh, and I'm gonna say this: I love some Prince, and I'm gonna still say I think something happened with that. You know, because
Yeah.
Prince, I don't think
Hold
he
on.
unalived himself. I'm just saying, I'm conspiracy theorist on that. Give me just a minute, y'all. But yeah, no, I think they did something to Prince. I do not think that Prince
Yep.
OD'd. I do
That's
not
what
believe
I
that.
was thinking too.
I don't
Because he
think
was
so either.
exposing some stuff at that time. And
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
just
he
like
was
Michael
good.
Jackson was too. He was exposing stuff at that time too, like insider stuff. And
Yep.
I think they wanted that Beatles catalog that he had.
Yep. Oh,
Yep.
I see your tattoo. You got the Prince symbol. When he was known as the artist formerly known as Prince.
Yeah.
When he was
Oh
just a
wow.
Oh
symbol.
yeah, I got it 4 days after he passed. I got it done 4 days after he passed.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Yeah, my bestie
my
loves
mom
Prince.
every store. Yeah. He was the best. I could have put down Little Red Corvette, but nope. I went with the symbol.
Oh.
I
That's
grew up
nice.
on that song.
Right. Let's not tell our ages. I grew
My
up on that too.
favorite.
And then come to find out what it really meant. I said, "Oh, I still love it more."
My
He
favorite.
had a way of just doing songs and just putting in any them little small innuendos in it.
My
You didn't think
favorite
about it when
Prince
they came out,
song,
but now you do.
it's When Doves Cry. I absolutely adore When
I
Doves
love
Cry.
that
It's
song.
my favorite song. And I'm gonna tell you something. Prince was the only man that could wear some high heels and a motherfucking blouse and makeup and steal your bitch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly.
Oh,
And look good
David,
while doing
but
it
David
too.
Bowie wasn't like Prince
Damn.
though.
But rumor has it he had a thing with Sheila E. I wonder, is that true?
Actually, there was rumors he had a thing for quite a few women back in the day.
Quite a few.
Yeah, and thank you, Mr. Jim Coddington, the best Jim, the only Jim that ever was, ever will be, Mr. Jim Coddington,
And
for that
Mr.
gifted
Jim.
membership. And Miss Jean got it. What up? Miss Jean got that gifted membership. But yeah, no, so yeah, the reason I say what I say is because JT's name is Jim and I don't like him. So the only Jim that's ever accepted in here and awesome is Mr. Jim Coddington.
Yeah.
We like him. We don't like the other one.
Hey.
No.
Oh, girl, I ain't even told you all of what he's done, but you know, he could go straight to hell, fall off a cliff. I don't give a fuck.
Well, yeah. Well,
Dude, I don't remember.
I already started looking him up. So, I'm waiting for somebody to respond.
Oh, girl, the Reddit, the Reddit. Let me find that Reddit for you because there is some really crazy shit on that Reddit. Hold on.
Okay.
I try to stay away from Reddit.
Try to stay away from what?
Reddit.
Oh, I don't know too much about that platform. Not much.
My name has been brought up in there a few times.
I've never been brought up there as far as I know.
Oh, God.
We have a thing
And
over
it was
here
all
we
over
call
the
Lipstick
list.
Alley. Now, Lipstick Alley, I've been set on.
Oops. Got one bird is now.
All right. I'm going to put it in the back chat for you, Indigo.
Okay.
That Reddit right there has a lot of information.
Okay. Let me go over here. Can you still hear me?
Oh, I can still hear you, boo.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm on my phone instead of my laptop, so trying to navigate. Let me see. It's not letting me. Let's see.
Oh, there's a plethora of information out
Yeah,
there just everywhere. And it's something he can't necessarily run from because it's in his own words too. Even if you look on YouTube, there's like 3 different what do you call that, playlist, and they have like hundreds of videos in them. Like I'm talking about not a little bit, but I mean hundreds of videos.
Hold on, I'm going to download that app because it's not letting me unless I download it.
Well, you could save it to a thing and then do it. You could look it up on your computer. It'd probably be better. You know what I'm saying? But all you got to do is when you Google this right here, and it'll pop up, and so will the other stuff. And I'll put it in the back chat. And this is all you got to do is Google. Google this one
Okay.
little sentence right here, and everything's gonna pop up.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I fell down the rabbit hole. That's all I Googled. I didn't Google nothing
And
but that.
Google is good for that.
I'm telling you.
No, I'm trying. When I look for it, I want to know about his mama, his father, his cousins, his former employment, everything. I didn't play him. I watched him in my office. I'm gonna play with him. I don't play with nobody.
Your other nephew just joined up. He smelled
Uh-oh.
food.
He's like, I know there's food over here. Let me go. Look, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you what my cat did to me the other day. Scared the piss out of me. He was in the woods fighting with another cat. So I'm thinking he's getting attacked and all this other stuff. No, he was the one attacking. And then I go to get him, and he comes out and he's mad. So he won't come to me for a while because he's mad. But then my mama steps out that door and calls him. He comes right up. I'm sitting here calling him. He ain't listening to me. She goes out that door. He runs right to her. I'm like, shit.
Wow.
Hey, Free Side, the best side. Hey, Miss Raditha, good morning.
Thanks. Look at all this information.
I told you, girl, it's like falling down a rabbit hole. It's easy to fall down.
Yeah. I'm gonna be reading this.
But when you get on your laptop, look up that Reddit because you don't have to sign up for no app or nothing when you get on the, the Reddit on your computer. There's some very interesting videos and stuff that are saved to that and some really interesting information.
Yeah, I'm looking. It's a lot.
It's a lot, right? Now you know why I fell down it so easy, child. I was like, what the hell?
Well, I have something. I got something to read later before my husband get home. I got a couple of hours. It's gonna be interesting. I'm thoroughly interested now. Thoroughly interested.
Also, if you would like to email me at any point about any information, I have it as a banner. So, because I do graphics too. And I did enter Pastor J. Wilson's banner competition. Show did. I don't send in my 3 banners. What you talking about? But my email is up on the screen, and that way you can go back to the video, scan to this part. We're about 59 minutes in for the minute mark for you. 59 minutes and 30 seconds is when I put up the email. So if you need to go back and look at it, it's smexylady69@gmail. It's just a throwaway email. You know how you make up some kind of fake name?
Yeah.
I used to have, but the email I used to use, I can't. Too much information. My friend told me, who's a hacker, he said, don't mess with it. See, that's what I do have I'm connected to a lot of people. A lot of people don't know that. My friend was messing around and learning Kali Linux. And he learned how to be able to look into things. And he was like, girl, you need to take that email down. Don't use it for nothing else. And I haven't used that email for no other social media since, because that shit led to everything. I was like, oh, yep, not going to use that no more. Thank you, friend. You know what I'm saying?
And also, don't use your real name on your YouTube.
Yeah, don't use it on your YouTube. Don't use it on your email that you use to sign up for anything. Make a throwawayable email that doesn't have your real name or your what you call it stuff. Oh, is that? Hold on. Yeah, let me make sure that's her. Yep, she fell off. She had to come back. Hey, Indigo Boo.
Hey, I was trying to find information and stuff, and next thing you know, I kicked myself out. Oh, but nosy.
Yeah, we have something over in the beef sector that where they have low-cal and other places. We have something called Lipstick Alley. That would be our version of that.
I don't know how to look. It's Lipstick Alley. I don't know how y'all be finding information. I can't. I don't know how to work that thing at all.
Look, I ain't been on there in a long time because they changed up the thread, and somebody used to send me the links. You know what I'm saying? And I go down Skywatch. Like, I never really posted. I just Skywatched. I've always Skywatched. But because I would always be like, sometimes they give like what's going on, like if you miss something, somebody do a breakdown, you know what I mean?
Right.
And I would go over there for that purpose and stuff. And since they made it harder to find, I'm like, well, y'all taking away our information, you know what I'm saying? But I got mentioned over there a couple times. I was like, look at me making the threads.
Yeah.
I'm like, I finally made it, Mama. I got talked about on Lipstick Alley.
I don't know if I've ever been. Probably not. I just piss people off in the chat and go about my business. I like to do that. I like to piss people off. I do it on purpose because I know they get mad. But I'm not popular enough to be on Lipstick Alley, which is a good thing.
It is a good thing, because child, they read me for filth over there on Lipstick Alley.
Oh my goodness.
It was kind of funny though.
You made Lipstick Alley.
Hey G2K. Miss Jill, yeah, y'all don't forget this Saturday, Miss Jill is doing the 8th, November the 8th. She's doing her poetry competition. And Mr. G2K actually entered this year. And
all right.
Yeah, Indigo, ain't you in it too, boo?
Yes, I am.
See, this is one of your beautiful opponents, G2K. This is Miss Indigo. Y'all gonna be in the competition together.
Hey, good luck to you.
Because I know G2K actually has a book I bought. It's over here somewhere. I gotta find the dang thing. It's over here somewhere. But I put it up, and you know how when you put something up, he writes poetry, and he actually published a book of poetry.
That's cool.
He does on his main page. This is his backup right here. He just does chill stuff on his backup, but on his main page, what G2K stands for is Get to Know Stop. And it is for to bring awareness about child predators and like change the laws and stuff like that. And so his book of poetry is about trying to show people through the eyes of a victim or a survivor. I'm not gonna say victim, I'm gonna say survivor of what he went through. But it's dark poetry, but at the same time it has some light behind it. But it's literally like what you like when the chains that bind you break and stuff. It's really, really good poetry. It's kind of dark subject matter, right? Being a survivor, whatnot, but
right.
It's amazing poetry. And I've told him, he's good. That's why I'm the one that kind of pushed him into the contest. I was like, you really should enter. You're good,
Yeah, because I have wrote my poem in 43 minutes. So I checked out, now. It was yesterday. I had to cut like part of it out because it was almost 5 minutes. And I had to edit it. But now it's going to probably sound like a rap because I'm going to have to hurry up and say all this stuff in 3 minutes. But I'm nervous. I always get nervous before I do it. Even though everybody said, oh, you did a good job. I always know I can do something better. So I hate when I do that. Like I always at the last minute, I could change this. I could fix this. I could edit this. I don't get like that.
Yeah, I just gave out 5 membership. Mr. Jim Connington, who always giving out memberships to my channel, got one. Miss Danny, MRH, Twin Mama, and Miss Candace, motherfucking H. Miss Candace H, she is when I say they're survivors of that motherfucker, they're survivors of him. He still talks about that lady to this day. He still owes her money too. He still owes money to a lot of the families that they hired him as a PI thinking that he could get shit done. Because if you're going to hire somebody, they're an asshole, that might be a good person to hire because they'll get shit done, right? And come to find out, all he did was sit on his ass and talk shit. And the families really are the ones that did the legwork.
Oh, hi, Rithia. I'm sorry. I'm looking at the comments.
Yeah, that's Miss Raditha. Oh, and also, I gotta put this up right quick. If anybody has anything extra to donate, our beautiful hotspot, $1, $5 don't matter. has went through a medical emergency. She lost her job because of it. She had to be hospitalized for 2 weeks.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
She
Wow.
her gallbladder was going bad, and it caused a stone to lodge into her pancreas, and it caused
Ooh.
pancreatitis. So she technically had to wait for the pancreatitis to go down before she can even get the gallbladder out.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? So she's still on her road to recovery. So anybody who has, like, if you have $5, $1, it don't matter. It'll help her during this time. And I know everybody's having it hard. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I'm, making sure I'm putting her Cash App up on the screen. I did the same thing. Miss Raditha had her problem with the puppy doggy and needed help. So Hotspot is actually going through something right now.
Okay.
She's just dealing with something medically. You know what I'm saying? And when I know that one of my people, or like anybody I know, is having it real hard, I still have Miss Tracy's up here because they taking her food stamps this month, because all that stuff going on. She don't get a whole lot in food stamps, but she that's why I put hers up too, is I try to help out, like, when our people go through something, because like if I knew Miss Jean in the chat was having a moment and she let me know, which I know that I'm just using you, Miss Jean, because you're the last one that typed, or Racing or anybody, I would try to do the same thing.
Yeah, it's like in New York City. I love, one thing I love about it, people are so resilient. Not so you don't hear too much backlash. From the Circle Lineman about the food stamp thing, that they're making other ways to get their food. But what about the people that really need it, like don't have an income, or on the fixed income, or can't get out, or disabled? This is a crying shame what's going on. I know I make my jokes like, oh, I wish I could get food stamps, because I kind of do. I don't want to pay all this money for food, but at the same time, there's people that really need it, and it's really a shame what the government's doing. Or I don't know, Democrats, Republicans. I don't care about all that. All I care about is that they hurt and fix that, so that people that need to eat can eat.
Yeah, I'm worried about our elderly people the most.
Yes.
Because a lot of people, they don't have family. They've since passed and stuff. And you got to think, a lot of these elder people don't have ways or know how to get in contact with, like, pantries and things like that. And I worry about the single mom who's out there raising a special needs child, trying to do it all by herself. And they take the only way she has to feed herself and her child. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or,
right.
The single mom was out there working 3 fucking jobs trying to just make it,
Yep.
Yep.
And then they got to spend extra money that they're trying to save up to eat. That's crazy.
I'm going to tell you also something they just did, and people just glossed over it and didn't look at it. Just recently, if you go look at the tax laws, they passed the things where people in a higher tax bracket are going to get more breaks, and people who are of the lower tax bracket are going to have to pay in more.
What?
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised.
Yep. Tax breaks for the rich.
I got a question. I know that they just demolished part of the White House. Who's paying for that? We are.
Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna take all that money we
that.
saved on tariffs and shit that should have went back to the American people.
Yeah.
No, it ain't coming back to us. They using it for that bullshit,
For
and they sending it to other people. Instead of the American people.
Yep, to Venezuela.
Trump, I want an invitation to that ballroom, because half of my money's going in that shit.
We should all be able to go. We paying for it.
We all should be able to go.
Do you know what kills me is I heard that they messed up Jackie Kennedy's suite. That she made that room and whatnot, and some of the first ladies made, like each person that's been a part of it has contributed something, right? They went through there and destroyed a lot of that history.
Wow.
I ain't even living there. Why are you destroying it?
Right.
That's history right there. Some of those are from like Jackie Kennedy. You know what I'm saying? She went through a lot, and she tried to do a lot for a lot of people. I'll tell you, if you actually look into Jackie Kennedy, she did a lot for charity and kids and stuff when she was the first lady.
Yeah.
just like Miss Michelle Obama did. A lot of people always overlooked what she did, how she started, like charities for kids who couldn't read and stuff like that, and started programs for the inner city schools.
Wow.
Melania, what have you done?
Not a damn thing.
Not a damn thing. Thank you.
She was a high.
Thank you, not a damn thing.
A high class call girl, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's all Trump. Trump is on that list. Y'all look at my video that I kind of stitched together.
I'm gonna say this: there wouldn't no woman marry him that looks that like. Even though she's had all that plastic surgery and whatnot, when she was younger, she was pretty. We all know why she married him. Money, money, money.
That green card. Green card.
No, it was the money, baby, because she was doing good in where she was from. Actually,
yeah, that too.
It was that money.
She's like, "Oh, he got money. He can get me out of here." Yeah, 90-day fiance. Here we go.
Yeah, I'm sure she regret marrying him. I don't know, the way she acts towards around him. She just seems like she's disgusted.
Yeah, have you ever looked when they walk together how she's always like stank face and like, ugh, I don't even want to touch it.
Yeah. She be moving his hands.
It's like, when is you ever gonna get her a big house?
Well, you know what she thought, right? With him being older, she thought he'd go and she'd get her some money.
Yeah.
She get that money, but that money's going towards his kids, isn't it? If anything happens to him,
I don't know. It depends on who
if
he
he's got a will.
Yeah, it depends on his will.
If he's got a will with a good attorney, not a crooked one, but all them attorneys he's got is crooked as hell.
I'm sure she'll contest it if it was too bad. I'm almost certain she'll be contested if it will.
Well, I think that she probably signed a prenuptial agreement. I'm pretty sure she did. Most of them rich people do that.
Yeah.
You know, and so I'm going to say this. I'm going to tell you whose wife I would have loved to have been during a scandal. Tiger Woods' wife. She was worth a lot of money after that.
Oh, yeah.
You know she did something to that car, buddy.
Oh, I'd have been so mad if I was with him from the time, before he made it, and then he over here cheating with bitches. You know what I'm saying? I've been like, oh, hell no. I'm going to cut your tires.
Oh, no.
What is going on with
you? Don't hear too much out of her now.
Oh, she got her money and she bounced. I'm going to tell you what happened. She taking care of her kid. She's like, shit, I'm good. That was like $2 billion. If you came, I'm gonna tell you whose ex kind of pissed me off, and that was Fitty. Fitty was doing good by his ex, and she straight up was so money hungry. She went through all that money. That's some bullshit. I'm like, girl, you should have had like 5 houses. As much money as he gave, you should have like a nest egg to fall back on. You should be good for the rest of your life.
Because hold on, Charlie, I'm gonna drop that real quick. I'll be right back.
All right.
Okay.
But you know what I'm saying? Like Fitty's ex should have had like money. Oh, it's more like $2 million. Hell, $2 million still a lot of money though, Miss Catherine. What they're actually the food stamp thing, they're not completely cutting them out. They're cutting them in half. I just saw this thing on the news. I was going to report it to y'all, where everybody who gets benefits is still going to get their benefits. It's just going to be half of what they normally get, because the judge ruled it as unconstitutional, what they're doing, and that they better pay off. And then every person that gets them and they're qualified, they will get back time when the government shutdown is over with. So anything that they're back owed will be given to them. I don't know why they don't just go ahead and pass it out if they're going to do that.
And now is the worst time with it being Thanksgiving coming up and the holidays.
Christmas. Do you know how many mamas skip giving their kids Christmas presents because they can't afford it, because they're having to buy food? How many parents out there right now, their kids going to do without Christmas? This is going to be the saddest holiday for a lot of kids, because their mom and daddy ain't, and they don't qualify for like, and I'm gonna tell you this:
Yep.
Angel Tree is sometimes bullshit. I did it once and once
Yeah.
only. It was right after me and my ex broke up, and I was having a hard time, and I needed help. And I specifically put on all his information that he had cerebral palsy, so he couldn't ride a bike. And specifically put on there like peg puzzles, Dollar Treats toys, not expensive stuff, right? You want to hear something fucked up? You want
Yeah.
to know the two kids who got fucked
What?
in that situation? My son and another little girl who was special needs. Every other kid got like all this like DS games and all this other stuff, but they almost disqualified a special needs child. And I'm talking about worse than my child. My child just had cerebral palsy, mildly. Her child actually had severe disabilities. And she was just trying to make it. And they made her sit there all day with that baby. And I'm telling you, I did it one time and I swore I would never do it again. I don't care how hard I had to struggle and scrimp and scrape. And I had to buy a little here, a little there until I made it. I never went back. I went once and asked for help and I never did it again. It was bullshit. And the hoops I had to jump through just to get that little bit of help. You know what I'm saying? One time. I said never again. Never again.
I think we did that when I was in school, adopt a family, but we did it through DSS.
Yeah,
They handed out a list.
I never asked for help after that. I just did what I had to do. Oh, girl, you make sure you have your Zoom meeting in, girl. You better be in that Zoom, girl. Don't you get in trouble. But I'm gonna tell you something. If I was with a man and I knew he was about to, he better not try to get me to sign no damn prenup, knowing and I'm gonna say this: there is a way you can sign a prenup, but it protects both of you. Okay. You just have to read it and make sure you have somebody read over it and it's airtight. Because here's the thing: if they cheat, that has to be a clause within it. If they cheat, it makes the prenup null and void. It has to be in the prenup though. But other than that, if in case you just break up because y'all don't like each other for whatever reason, or if they're abusive to you, then they have to give you half, right? Other than that, I can understand you going in for what you came out with. You get what I'm saying? It is what it is if you sign that prenup. But if they're abusive and or you have a damn good reason for that divorce, and if either party cheats, here's my thing. Even if, let's say, the female is the one that cheats, her ass ought to be paying some damn spouse support, in my opinion, even if she ain't got a lot, because her ass cheated. It's who cheats, damn it.
And make sure you get it all on video.
Just make sure, like, if you do prenups are good to protect your assets. Just make sure you read over them and you have, like, both of you agree to every single section. Don't just sign shit without looking at it or reading over it or having you a lawyer look over it. Don't be no fool. I've seen too many people do that shit. They don't read nothing. They just sign. Don't just sign anything if somebody hands you a paper, child. Read that paper.
Read the bottom line. Read the fine print.
Oh, yeah, that's where you got to read all of it, but then really pay attention to any of the fine print because they trying to sneak something over on you. But I will say, a lot of people, this is another thing I'm going to add to this situation. When we talk about marriage, a lot of people think, and this goes to religion too, that if you're a religious person, that a marriage in the state's eyes is a marriage in God's eyes. No, ma'am, no, sir, it's not. That piece of paper from the state is a contract. It's a contract just to say that you have legal rights with each other. A marriage in God's eyes is something that's total different. It's a contract with God. And you got to say those words out of the Bible to God. And you got to make a commitment that you will cleave only unto your husband and so on and so forth. And y'all got to have that, talk with God. You get what I'm saying? It's not the same thing as just signing that piece of paper at the courthouse. That's what I'm saying. Read the entire prenup. And if you don't know what the language is, get an attorney, child. And even any legal documentation, I don't care what kind it is. If in case you do not understand legal jargon, don't sign shit without an attorney. Don't be questioned by the police without an attorney present. You know, I thank God I got me a friend. I call him up like, hey, I got me an attorney friend. Hey, what does this mean right here? I need your help.
Hmm.
I got like 3 or 4 different attorneys I could call. One of them's been a family friend since I was like, hell, they knew my grandfather and so on and so forth. Like, so we've known their family since, you know, it's a family owned and operated law firm. They've like, it went from grandpa to son and so on and so forth. It's been passed down in the family, and all of them were damn lawyers. Been knowing them since I was little, and then I got a few more. You know what I'm saying? It's good to have
Yeah.
his friends in higher places. I got friends in
And
higher places. I changed it. I changed it.
You did. So I was singing it like Garth Brooks.
Like,
But
that's
my mom,
like, oh, go ahead. Sorry.
my mom, okay, I'm sorry. My mom, she talked to an attorney before. I could say this now because my dad's not here. He cheated on her, but the lawyer told my mom over the phone that you had to catch them in the act of cheating in order to file for divorce.
Well, that's if in case you suspect that, you actually do need to document everything. And I'll say this even for this internet shit, document everything. Keep all your receipts on everything. Because if you need it ever in the future, you're going to need it. You might need it for court proceedings or anything else. If in case you think a partner is cheating, not only you can go get the phone records, you can actually, if they have a contract phone nowadays, you can get all their text messages printed out and everything. You can also print out like everything. If you know all their passwords or can just about guess them because you know your partner will, you can print all that shit. But you can also hire a private investigator to follow them and get actual video evidence or picture evidence of them doing that stuff. That's what I suggest to anybody who's going through a situation like that is hire a professional. Don't be no fool. Document everything. Every time they claim they're at work and you know they're not, and they claim they're going on a business trip that you know is not that, document everything. Every little infraction. Act like ain't nothing going on. You acting stupid as hell, like you don't know nothing. Let them think you stupid. Hey, Jaya H. Hey, love, Jaya. Why do I keep saying Jaya and it's Jaya? I don't know why I keep doing that. My Spanish
I even had
come out of me.
it was back in 2018 or something. Someone sent me pictures of my dad and another woman at the state fair.
Well, see that right there would have been possible proof if in case that obviously those proceedings had done happened and been over with and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But if in case,
but you know what, I still got them pictures.
I'm gonna tell you what I almost did.
Pictures.
I gotta tell y'all a story. So see what happened one time. It was Mother's Day, and I was going to get my mom a card and all this other stuff. And when I went to go do that, I saw this dude who looked just like my dad. I mean, he looked like he could be a copy of him. I almost walked up and punched this dude in the face because he was with another woman that wasn't my mama, obviously, right? And then, when I got closer, I realized he wasn't. He was shorter than my dad. Like my dad's real tall, and that's the only difference between them was the height differential. And when I walked up on him, I realized it wasn't. But at first, I thought, I was about to say, "What the fuck?" I know where he's at. What the fuck? Like I'm tripping. I'm sitting in the parking lot looking like what the hell, And then come to find out it was somebody total different, and they just looked a lot like him. They were shorter. But it was kind of funny. It might have been one of my dad's long lost cousins for all I know. But he looked a lot like him. I almost punched him in the face.
Ooh.
I did, girl, but then I realized it wasn't him. They better thank God I realized it wasn't him. And then when I went over there, I told, like when I went home, Dad had been home the whole day. I went home and I told him, because they've been together 39 years. And I went home and I told him, and I said, "You ain't gonna believe this." And the woman he was with was black-headed. Well, my mama's blonde. Now here's the weird part. She's been a dirty blonde her whole life. It's been her, and that is her color. She never dyed it. But when she got older, she tried to dye it brown to get rid of the gray hair, and her blonde has never came back. That's the weirdest thing. Mm-hmm. It has never came back. So now she is brown-headed, but back at that time she wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I was like, oh my God, Chad, I almost hit this lady and I didn't even know who she was. I was going to hit this dude. But I tell
you was going to get that orange jumpsuit.
Shit, yeah. And there is such thing as a no-fault divorce. The only thing about a no-fault divorce is you cannot have children. A no-fault divorce does not work when you have children because you have to set up a custody agreement. If your children are under the age of 18, because no-fault does not work when you have kids, because you have to set up a custody agreement. A lot of people don't know that. You can look that up. My sister and her ex, when they got a divorce, they sat down and made all their stipulations together. They actually had a very amicable divorce. They set up their custody agreement, all that stuff. And they still had to go to a judge and do all that shit just to be able to get it okay because they had a kid together. Once you have a child together, a legal child, now no fault. You don't have to go see a judge. It just automatically goes through. Be careful, okay? Yeah. So if you have kids, you can't do a no fault. But if you don't, and you're only like a year into the marriage or 2 years in the marriage, something you can, or even 10 years, you can do a no fault. As long as you don't have assets to split, or if you do, it's already in the decree of how y'all going to split it. But, they do have a no fault divorce, but it doesn't work when you have kids. Yeah. But y'all have to both agree to any term. Y'all can actually, a lot of people don't know this. If you and your ex decide to split, let's say y'all are actually amicable and y'all agree on custody and who gets the kids when, and y'all actually sit down, y'all can write your own decree, but you still have to go in front of a judge for it to be finalized. But as long as you both agree, the mediation's not long. You don't have to pay a lot of fees. It's a lot cheaper. You pay your filing fee, and then when the judge sees y'all, it's a lot cheaper to do it that way than it is like to have litigation, right? Technically, you can represent yourself in a situation like that because you both agree to the terms and conditions. You got to pick.
It was just weird.
Your ex-girlfriend, child. My ex's new wife is a sweet lady, but she looked like a dude. Dude looked like a lady. Yeah.
My ex is dead, so.
Well, I got 2 exes. I only have 2. One of them, he's doing all right. He's cool. My other one, I don't know. It's like 1 minute he'd be doing all right, the next minute he'd be falling off. But I pray for him, child. Pray for both of them. Hope they do well. Hope they marry somebody and get happy and have children and all that. Well, he don't need to have, my second ex don't need to have anymore because he's the father of my child. And he's a piece of shit when it comes to being a dad. And he has 2 kids previously that by another woman that were, their mom passed away and they got adopted out because he didn't step up. Not once, but twice he lost his rights on those kids. He lost them the first time while she was still alive.
My ex was on drugs real bad. I was on drugs real bad. So
that's what ended up happening with my ex for a while, but he got off of them. So I will say, if in case he ever hears this, I am proud of him for getting off the drugs. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a hard drug, what he was on to get off of. So, I don't know what health conditions it's probably gave him. Haven't spoken to him since our son was 10 or 11, something like that. And our son's almost 18. Not by no fault of my own. I tried to co-parent with him. I have so many messages where I said, I just want to co-parent. I just want to co-parent. We ain't got to be best friends, but can we be friendly? You know what I'm saying? So that we can co-parent and, do things. And no, it was always, every time he broke up with a girlfriend, he'd come back, want a date. I'd say, no, I just want to co-parent. Then he'd disappear, go get a new girlfriend. And it just, the cycle kept repeating because I didn't want to get back. I just wanted to co-parent. That's all.
Yeah. And plus you want your child around positive influence instead of the negative. Because
I wanted him to be in his child's life. I only had 3 rules for him. It's kind of like an open door policy, but it was more, you call me, tell me what day you want to come over, set up a time or whatnot, and we'll agree to it if we ain't got nothing to do. And the 3 rules was, don't lie to him. If you say you're going to do something, do it. Don't come around while drinking or on drugs. And don't bring this one or that one around my kid. It was very simple. Because I didn't want him to get attached to somebody and then they're gone 2 days later. Right? Because he was bad about having girlfriends. He had one for about a week or 2, and then a new one, and then a new one. I didn't want my son around somebody he ain't going to be around but for 3 days. You know what I'm saying? And then he gets attached and goes, where'd they go? But, hold on just a minute. My dad just walked in.
All right. Let me check my phone messages. Okay.
Yeah, we having some fried catfish today and hush puppies and French fry. Ooh, yeah, it's gonna be good. And they fresh out the river too. Mm-hmm. Ain't that box bullshit? Ain't that shit?
FedEx me a plate. FedEx me a plate, please.
Yeah, it makes it. I will say this, Ms. Perdita, it makes it a lot easier when you agree on everything and you don't have to go through that litigation and mediation and all that other bullshit. It makes it a lot easier. But yeah, 30 years of marriage is a lot to split up. You got to think about over 30 years, y'all have built a lifetime together. You know what I'm saying? So you got to split assets. You got to figure out who gets what, what's going where. And it's also a hurtful process because here's the thing. Not only is that marriage dying, so it's like a death in the family, sometimes you also lose that person's family that you got attached to. So that's another missing piece in your life. So, you got to think about it like that. Sometimes the friends that you had while married will choose the other party. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot that you go through. It's not just you and that person that's affected. It's everything. You know what I'm saying? That you've built over those years. Give Dusty a shot and give Dusty the huggies from me, Racing. Give him all the lovies. I love horsies. I love horsies. Speaking of which, my neighbor that I used to have at my old house, they had 2 horsies, and I know it's you, Mr. Okay? Hey.
What's up, ladies?
You got an echo.
Oh, I'm gonna freak the hell out. I'm not even joking.
Yeah, it's like you got me opening up the tab.
Yeah, I don't either. Is that better?
I can
No?
still hear myself. Let me see something. Right. Did that help? Nope.
Did that help?
No. Wait.
Well, I'm gonna get out. I've been trying to come up. I've been trying to get my phone to work for the last 45 minutes to come up and say hi to you guys, but I can't get it to do shit. So.
Well, we love you. Huggies, Mr. G2K. Tell Miss Nobody I love her too.
Will do.
Do you want me to kick you?
Yeah, it won't let me exit out of off my phone either now. It's so
I got you.
Thank you.
Love you, baby.
Love you too.
All right. I don't know. His phone was just going woo this morning. Oh,
Now, I'm
wait.
supposed to be getting a new one today.
Oh, Miss Catherine
Yeah.
said, Charlie, please try catfish with cheddar cheese grits and scrambled cheddar cheese eggs with toast. I'm not a huge grits person though. Here's the thing. I cook grits for my mom. She loves them, but I don't really care for grits like that. But I'll tell you something we doing right now with all this shit going on. We've already went to the store and bought shit tons of canned goods and different things, and filling our pantry up just in case shit goes down where we have to be like in the house because people going crazy and shit.
Yeah.
Because we don't know what's gonna happen in a couple of weeks when people start running out of food. There may be some I'm gonna say this: if you take away a person's ability to feed their kids, they're gonna do some shit they normally wouldn't do to be able to do that. So I don't want to be out there and get robbed and all that shit, you know?
I just thank God for Walmart delivery to my house. That's all I thank God for. Woo!
We're going to have to watch out for that because what's going to happen is these delivery folks going to start taking shit.
Oh, that's okay because I'm gonna call them and say, "What the fuck? Where is my groceries? I'm coming if I have to hobble and get my dog."
My dogs are all sleeping right now because every time I stream my my Bailey butt, she's my boxer. She thinks it's her mid-morning nap. Then she has her mid-afternoon nap. You know what I'm saying? And then
you can hear this one. He won't shut up until the thing or someone leaves.
What is it, Dutchie? What?
You hear my buddy?
She's trying to lick me in the face right now. That's our golden mixed with. She just fell out on her back and wants her belly rub. But you ain't gonna believe this. She fell out on top of the boxer. She's like laying on. Get off your sister like that. Get off your sister like that.
Oh my God!
You can't fall your body on her.
Say comfy.
She's so precious though. Such a sweet girl.
And see,
now
Buddy,
we do the homemade fries, Miss Catherine. We do the homemade fries.
Yeah. Buddy's a good guard dog. If he sees something that ain't right, boom. He's gonna bark until it goes.
I know how. I'm gonna say this. Sometimes you miss the good times with a person. You don't miss the bad times, but you do miss the good times. Right after I broke up with my ex, we were together for 3 years. I tried to date right after, and I decided that was not a good idea because I accidentally told a dude I did not mean this. I accidentally told him I loved you on accident when he was leaving, just because I was so used to saying that when my ex would walk out the door, that I had to catch myself and go, "Oh shit," you know what I'm saying? I realized I wasn't ready, so I actually stayed single.
I got to go. I got someone driving up in the yard, so that's why. Hey, bye.
You want me to kick you, baby?
I can do it.
Okay. But it'll probably drop her off in just a minute. She done left. It's just still showing her picture up there. But yeah, they're I'll say this also, check around. This is for my people who are going to be dealing with hard times. Check around in your area, not only for pantries, but they have some places that are like wholesale, or they'll sell like dented cans for like way cheaper. Or like when the stores can't sell something, like we have a place called Bargain Hunters, right? And they'll sell off like extra stuff, right? Stuff that you can't they can't sell at the store because for whatever reason, like let's say a pallet of something got semi-destroyed or broken somehow in some ways, but the rest of it's good. So they'll file it under insurance, and then they'll sell it to the bargain hunters, and the bargain hunters can sell it to you for a cheaper price, right? So there's stores like that all around. You just have to find them, right? But they'll get bread that'll be out of date in like 2 days. There's a bread store here that does that. They sell like the bread's still good, but it's got like 3 days left on its shelf life, right? And so they'll sell it at a huge markdown. They also have like wholesalers. We have a meat wholesaler called Plum Rose. They sell sandwich meat and stuff like that. And you can find those. Now, I know for a fact in New York, but you have to have a business card for this. They do have a restaurant depot and stuff like that. And it may seem like it's a high price first, but once you break that down, like the hamburger meat or the big piece of meat, and you break it down into smaller portions, you're actually given cheaper in the long run for stuff like that. Like even Sam's Club, Costco, BJ's, buying in bulk, it seems like it's high up front. But when you actually do the math, buying in bulk is cheaper because you're getting the wholesaler's price instead of the store marking it up. So, if buy in bulk and then break it down, that's what we used to do when we were younger. My mom used to do that when we were kids. She would buy big ass packs of like hamburger meat and big ass packs of this, that. Next thing, she would put it in freezer bags, break it down, and put it in the freezer. You know what I'm saying? Like big ass packs of meat, big ass packs of this, and stuff like that. And I'm sad that all Save-A-Lots went. Y'all, Save-A-Lot used to be the shiznit. I don't know if y'all had one, but Save-A-Lot was the place to go for canned goods and shit. You used to buy it like way cheaper than you would at like grocery stores. But they did away with the Save-A-Lots. They ain't no Save-A-Lot no more. And a lot of your Family Dollars, Dollar Generals actually have like food sections now with like actual freezers. And some of the Dollar Generals actually have produce aisles now. And Dollar Tree, there is a lot of ways you can make a meal out of food from Dollar Tree. If you look here on YouTube, there's a lot of videos of that where you can take and make a huge meal. But I'll tell you something, it's actually cheaper. Go to Walmart and pasta is super cheap. Get a big ass thing of pasta, right? All you need is some canned tomatoes and some tomato sauce, or tomato sauce is cheaper than the paste. And you can literally make your own spaghetti sauce. All you need is a little Italian seasoning and some garlic. You know what I'm saying? So you can make your own stuff. You can make goulash. It's just literally noodles and tomatoes. Goulash is all it is. You can make a lot of things. And during this hard time, there's a lot of recipes that y'all young kids may not know that they used to make back in the day to stretch a meal. You know what I'm saying? Oh, y'all still have a Save-A-Lot? Shit, all our motherfuckers closed years ago. Like, I think I was in my 20s when they closed. The last one closed up. We don't even have a Save-A-Lot no more that I know of. I know the one that was here, it's shut down. I loved Save-A-Lot, man. Save-A-Lot was the shit. If you got a Save-A-Lot, man, they are awesome. The ones, I'm sitting here looking, every single Save-A-Lot that we had is closed. Location closed. We had one in Tupelo, one up here where I live, and they both closed down. I don't know if they still got the one in Monroe County or not, but they used to have one down there too. I think it closed also. Yeah, beans. Beans is a cheap meal. And you can literally get dried beans and make like red beans and rice, and that'll go a very long way. A long way. Now, I will say if you're diabetic, don't do white rice, do long grain rice. It's called long grain rice. Do quinoa, do brown rice. You cannot do white rice for some reason, especially instant. I know it's cheaper, but it can actually make your A1C go up. So it's a very heavy carb. But if in case you needed to stretch a meal, get the long grain rice. You can get it in a bag. You can get the red beans in a bag, season it up and whatnot, and you got you a meal. You got you a meal. You don't even need meat in it. But if you got a little hamburger, you could throw some in it, you know? You can make a lot of different things with different kind of beans. Think about it. And I'm gonna say this: what you should stock your pantry full. What we did was a lot of tomatoes. Because tomatoes, you can make a lot of different dishes with tomatoes. We got pasta. We got long grain rice. You can make a lot of meals with long grain rice and make it stretch. We also got a lot of beans because you can make many different meals with that. Mixed vegetables, all different kinds. You can make soup, obviously. You can make chili, homemade chili. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot that you can make with just those simple products. Always keep a bag of flour and meal, flour and cornmeal in your pantry, because you can make cornbread and you can make biscuits. And with flour, you want to have flour because you can make biscuits, you can make homemade chicken and dumplings and make the chicken stretch. You could take like 3 or 4 pieces of chicken and make it stretch to where it's a filling meal. You get what I'm saying? A filling meal with not as much meat, but you still got a little to feel like you did something. There's a lot you can do with that. So always keep that in your pantry too. And you can get little, if in case you have extra, you can actually get containers to keep it in to where you don't have to worry about nothing ever getting in it. And it doesn't go bad. I will say ramen noodles is also good. Anything that is non-perishable to keep in your pantry at all times. You got something. You know what I mean? Mac and cheese, cheap box mac and cheese. Good to keep in your pantry. It doesn't go bad. That powdered cheese does not go bad. Now, I will say that if you keep the liquid cheese kind for too long, that cheese can actually go bad after a while. But the powdered kind never goes bad. There's a lot of things you can keep in your pantry, though. I'm just saying, and all that. But how's Dusty doing, Racing? Is Dusty okay? Did you give Dusty a hug from Aunt Charlie? Also, the Cash App I have on my screen, if anybody wants to know, that person is an amazing human being that I love dearly. She's going through some shit, going through some hospitalization. I'm not sure if she's out of the hospital yet because, she was still healing the other day when I was talking to her or whatnot when she was in here. But she was still in the hospital at that time. But even still, losing her job, trying to find a new one while being sick, while going through recovery from surgery is a lot. Every little bit helps. Hotspot is an amazing human being. Love her to death. She never asked for help. She's not that type of person. In fact, she's the type of person to cash out other people. You know what I'm saying? She's the type to help others. And that's why that Cash App's up on that screen. We take care of our, peoples. We love our peoples. But yeah, there's a lot that you can do to stretch out a meal and, all that shit. I'm fixing to see who's live. Because y'all know I get off about 2 hours and I'm going to check, see who's live. We got Miss Angela is live. So we actually have somebody I believe we can throw everybody to today, which we never have because nobody goes live during the day like I do. So I'm going to go ahead and set up that right quick. Let me go set that up. I'm going to set up that redirect right quick so y'all don't have to do shit. You just sit in your seat and you get redirected. You ain't gotta do nothing. It just goes ahead and throws you in there real nice. Like, she's an amazing human being. Miss Angela is from MobTube. She's real cool. You know, and so we're going to set that up right quick. Hopefully she stays on. Customization. Let's go ahead and add that redirect. See. Let's see if she's got that set up. Hold on. Let's see if Miss Angela's got the redirect set up, because if she don't, I can't. So I'll choose somebody else, but I was trying. If not, she don't have it. If not, I'm gonna throw y'all into it shows for me King Roman is on, and I'm gonna let y'all decide King Roman or Room Shaker. Who y'all want to be thrown to? Oh, you got struck again? What the hell? Oh, she's already in it. Damn. I was gonna try to get over there. I was gonna try to redirect to her. Shit. Hey, Mr. Eric. Hey, Miss Beth. Oh, give him huggies. I was fixing to do a redirect to her. Damn. Ain't that some shit? They done struck her. Ain't that some shit? I was gonna go ahead and go over there and you know what I'm saying? Dang, yeah. I was gonna redirect to her. I was trying to find somebody to redirect to, but I don't see anybody damn well live. Oh no, they struck you. Do you have a backup page yet, Mr. Eric? Because if you posted a link in here, it won't post. So you'd have to tell me the name of it, and I'd have to look it up and go get it and put it in here. Hey, Miss Justice, my beautiful sassy pants girl. Do you have a backup, Mr. Eric, or another, where I could share it out, whatnot, and we could, you need to create you a backup channel for when they try to do that shit to you. You can still go live on your backup. You know what I'm saying? You need to create you a backup channel, child. You could be the artist formerly known as Eric Foss on your new backup channel, or just be a symbol, Just name it simply The Boss. And also, you could use that backup channel to do shit that you wouldn't do on your main channel. You get what I'm trying to say? That's what people in the beef sector do. They got 2 channels. And the backup channel, they do all they bullshit on. Oh, Watcher Crazy posted in her community post. All right, let me go over there to Watchers then. Let me go over there to Watchers so I can share it out. Are you going to be doing a live over there? Because if you are, I'm going to redirect. Because, child, I'm, let me go to her post. Okay, go sub to the boss. Oh, okay. Thank you. I'm going to go ahead and post it too so people can subscribe. Okay, y'all, this is Eric Foss's backup channel right here. Because, they being assholes. And You're welcome, Miss Scottish Deborah. I think Mr. Jim Kyneton may have given it to you. If it wasn't Mr. Jim Kyneton, it was Mr. G2K. If it wasn't Mr. G2K, it was me. I actually gave out a membership this morning. Anyway, that's Mr. Eric Foss's channel. If y'all could, his backup, if y'all could hit that subscribe button to it. We trying to get his backup up there. And it's called Joker's Wild Child. And it's the boss. So if y'all could just go ahead and subscribe, whatnot, because they trying so hard to get Mr. Eric out of here, but it ain't gonna work. You know, they being assholes. Who the hell is live right now? I'm trying to figure out who's live so I could do a redirect. Cause child, I'm gonna be eating in a minute. I'm gonna eat me some catfish and some homemade French fries and some hush puppies. Child, I'm gonna be eating good in the neighborhood. What up, way up, dude? How'd your titties hangers? Hey, Miss Deborah. Miss Deb, how's your titties hanging? To the left, to the right, up, down. They tucked in your drawers. How that's working out for you? But y'all make sure y'all subscribe to that channel that I'm dropping. That's a backup channel for Mr. Eric Foss. They done struck his ass because they assholes and they don't like the truth, because the truth shall set them free. I got to go back and watch Miss Angela's. I hope that I can watch that video and whatnot. Oh shoot, I see Miss Angela posted it too. But yeah, child, I'm trying to figure out. Hey, if Watcher, if you in here, are you gonna do a midday drive with us? Accordion titties. Oh, Lady Nika's live right now. Y'all ain't never seen Lady Nika. Y'all love some Lady Nika. Hold on, let me go add some redirect. Some redirect. Where Lady Nika? Where Lady Nika? Does she have it turned on? Let's see. Let's see if she got hers turned on, because y'all know. Oh, we do. I can do Lady Nika. I'm gonna say that. We're gonna do Lady Nika, y'all. We're gonna redirect to Lady Nika. She's an amazing human being. The only thing that I ask, if you go over there, be respectful, be nice, be kind. It's not serious. Sit in your seat, strap in, listen to the outro. It's only a minute long. And then as soon as it ends, it's gonna throw you into her chat. Tell her you said hey from Charlie. You know what I'm saying? And that Charlie sends her love and whatnot. And I'll be up there myself in just a minute. Lady Nika's a sweetheart. I love her to death. So y'all just strap in your seat. You ain't got to leave. It'll take you on over there and be all nice and stuff. And before I leave, Miss Jill's Comfort Zone is having her competition this Saturday. So y'all make sure y'all can pay attention to my community wall. I will be sharing it out. We got some amazing human beings that's going to be doing it this year. If you have any amount of money to give in your heart, it don't matter if it's $1, $5. Our beautiful hotspot could use the donations right now. She had a medical emergency and she lost her job. We love her dearly. That link in the chat is Mr. Eric Foss. Please make sure you subscribe. Please wash your ass, wash your face, preferably not with the same rag. We don't need your ass walking around here with ass face. Please brush your teeth and floss, bitch. Don't be walking around here with no halitosis breath. And dear sweet baby Jesus, do not think that cologne and Axe spray is the only deodorant you need. You need some DO for the BO, baby. Don't walk around here stinking up this motherfucker. Oh, hey, have a little respect for the people around you. We don't want to smell you. Okay, y'all have a blessed and beautiful day. Y'all don't be walking around here with ass face now. Sit in your seat, y'all. Strap in. We're going to go to Lady.
I'm from the T-U-B-E E-L-O, I'm reppin' my hood, so love I'm gon' show from the T-U-P. E-L-O, I'm reppin' my hood to the day that I go from the T-U-P. E-L-O, I'm reppin' my hood, so love I'm gon' show from the T-U-P. E-L-O, I'm reppin' my hood to the day that I go.
I'm from the west side, we don't need no introduction, this was the best ride. We all big boy rolling and holding, come take a test drive. Hilldale, Evergreen, Glenkirk, Outer Street, bending every corner on the west, and that's where I'll be. Sunroof back, Captain C banging down 1800, chunking up the deuce to my folks slanging down on 1800. Show no love to the ladies that's training round on 1800, making time stand still, crystalline swinging down on 1800. Watching out for them rubberheads that be stanging round on 1800. Big rims and low pros be blanging round on 1800. Better completely change the way you're thinking about round 1800. Really hate to see you boys get left slanking around 1800. Out the street got some history, just let Captain C lay it out. If I don't finish it all on this one, let the second verse break it out. Remember the blue war promising OG standing back there by 60 deep. Bull walking, car blue, a big Anthony Hughes and P.
I'm from the T-U-P. E-L-O, I'm reppin' my